So here we are after a very long 3.5 hour train ride. City of Szczecin, northern Poland. Previously was called Szczecin, German city, but nowadays it's Poland, and this city has been on my list forever because it's so remote. It's a place you never really go, and I like places that are a bit remote because there's always something to see and to learn. My apartment is in that building right there, so let's go in, check it out. So just got to my apartment here for a night, and for 30 something euros, here's where I'm staying. Right in the center, it has everything, bathroom, all amenities needed. It's time to go for dinner now. It's time for dinner here in the Polish city of Szczecin. Some bread as the pre-course. Here's the main course for tonight. It is a pork schnitzel, and just for reference, see it's bigger than my hand, actually. It's quite incredible. Hot apple pie with an espresso. Cheers. Looks good though, doesn't it? So I've had my nice dinner, and now I'm doing a walk through the center. What I didn't know is that 65% of the city was destroyed during the Second World War, bombed I suppose. And when it was reconstructed, they basically took a bit of Renaissance style after that. All the brick buildings that were destroyed were used to rebuild Warsaw. So 38 million bricks, from what I read, were taken from the city of Szczecin to rebuild Warsaw after their uprising. And then the city of Szczecin was restored with just a few buildings in Renaissance style. We see a large fortress over there that was not destroyed, I suppose, which was from Piast Poland, still before. And then after, basically, urban planning was kind of poor, or at least it was, according to its time, focused on the automobile. So you see the center nowadays pretty much cut in half by major roads and highways, which is not how they would do it in the modern day era. But it makes it for a bit of a, I don't know, German-like city, because Düsseldorf used to be like that. Duisburg, for example, is a typical city focused on the automobile. So is the city of Antwerp in Belgium. Cities with sort of strange urban planning, I would say. Szczecin is one of those. For better or worse, it helps fine-tune my view of Polish cities a bit, because this one's a bit of an outlier, if only for its history. It's always been a sort of an island separate from the rest of Poland, and pretty distant as well. That's not to say it's not worth visiting. There are some beautiful buildings here, things that have been done very, very well. You can, for example, check out the Philharmonia, which is an enormous building that they've made. Very nice architecture, and as well you find the second tallest church in Poland here, which I've already seen shown in the video earlier. It's a pretty big city as well already. When it was part of Germany a century and a half ago, it was the third city in the German Reich after Berlin and Hamburg in terms of surface, just because it's widely spread. What we have here is the Folk Museum, another huge building here on the banks of what I believe is the Odra River. The Oder splitting Poland and Germany's borders nowadays. And here we have, from what I understand, monument conservatory. I don't know what it is, but I suppose a sort of government building, and it's incredibly big, very imposing city from what I've seen so far. Even though it's raining cats and dogs right now, I do manage to sneak in a little view of the fortress here above the old town, or what remains of it, of Szczecin. So good night.